I don't know. There's no one in front of the camera, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm running around because Viva threatened not to
We're here.
raid.
I'm here.
All right, you hang on for a second. I got some stuff to
I'll
do.
entertain if I may. Happy Friday, everyone. Look what I'm wearing. My red on Friday. R-E-D, red, for Remember Everyone Deployed. Anyone else have red on today?
Yeah.
I have to know because I am nosy. What can I say? And today we're going to show all of your dad's meat, which is always a fun thing. What can I say? Wow, my Rumble is absolutely crazy. I hope yours is not. Maybe it's just me and not you. Sounds like a tagline from a while ago. I may have heard that before. Well, happy Friday. Like I said, it is a red Friday. We like to wear red on, or I like to wear red on Friday. Anton, unfortunately, messed up his red shirt. Go figure. He works a little hard. What can I say?
Oh,
so
yeah, I got oil all over it.
You did get oil all over it.
Sorry, I gotta get this boy on the fire.
I'm just looking at all the meat.
I know.
Oogling all of the meat. Can you guys see this in front of me? I've got a picanha. I'm gonna lift it up. It's kind of heavy, so bear with me. That's a big boy. Picanha. I've got sausage. I've got lamb chops. Yum. And then more sausage, because what is a day without double sausage? You must have a sausage party on a Friday. Come on now. Hey, Sportfish, do you see the grill outside? If I remember correctly, did I just get an order from you? I think, and you said your name, your handle on your order, which thank you for your support. We greatly appreciate it. I'm pretty sure it was you. I asked Anton, I said, I see a name here. I don't know them. Maybe you do. And he was familiar. So thank you for your support. We appreciate it. Yes. Hey, look at my memory there. I had another gentleman put his handle on, and he is changing up his subscription order. So I'm excited to get all of these orders out. Yours will go out on Monday, by the way, Sportfish, so just keep that in mind. I'll be shipping Monday. You'll get UPS tracking detail Monday. It's normally anywhere between 3 to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, so wherever you are, adapt that accordingly, and you should see a UPS email.
Yeah, I think there's some customers about to come in. Yeah.
Then I'll let you take over, Sportfish. Right. I just thanked him for his order.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. I lost my lighter's in my butt pocket. That's where it ended up. So, yeah, and I've got a single fly. I'm going to get him. Anyway, good afternoon, goeiemiddag. We're a little early because Viva is like, oh, it's got to go. So I thought, you know what, let's just get it live and make things happen. So I'm not going to make a lot of sides today. Let me see, I think that's the right range plate. Yes, it's the Rio one. So, man, been a day. We are live in our store. Our market is on my right. Oh, you're back.
Momentarily, I was going to remind you to do that because I did not.
Yeah,
I didn't do the introduction like you do.
The market's on our right, and the kitchen we use is our old kitchen that we used to use when we had a cafe attached to our market. We had a restaurant, then it became a cafe, and then it became nothing.
So it's not a home kitchen.
It's not a home kitchen.
Had people ask,
I know we've had,
although we are never home to cook, so to us
this
it
is
kind
our
of
home kitchen. So we had a snowstorm here a couple of years ago.
Yes, 2021 actually.
Yeah, and I ended up, you know, we were at home and we had to cook. I'm going to go light the fire in a few minutes when you come back. Anyway, so I had to cook at home for a change because, you know, I'm always here making stuff. And we ended up having to do stuff at home. And all my home utensils were so light. Like everything I picked up weighed nothing, you know, compared to what the commercial stuff weighed. I had the frying pan to make eggs, and it was like, man, I'm going to rip this thing and throw the eggs right out because it's so light, you know. So it was interesting. You know, when you're used to such heavy equipment and then you go home and it's like you get scared you're going to break everything. My range top is a glass top, and I was like, oh, I've got to be so careful, do not break anything. But anyway, so what we normally say is welcome into the show. You're going to hear ding dongs, you probably hear some kids yell, you'll hear customers, maybe staff, all kinds of things. And this is not a kid-friendly show, so be warned. We do work with a lot of meat, and we do make inappropriate comments because we are adults and it's fun. So if you don't like it, tune out now. If you want to hang around, hit that follow. We appreciate all the new people that come in. So we appreciate the the follows. Anybody who follows our channel, you will hopefully get notifications, because notifications, much like a Drew Carey show where the points mean nothing, the notifications mean apparently nothing. Yeah, we're going to put all this meat on the fire. I'm about to go stick this picanha on an indirect fire. We've got some, this is not something for sale, but I got some game boerewors, and then I've got our normal boerewors, and I got lamb chops, and I almost made oxtail today, but I didn't have time for that because I processed about 1,300 pounds of beef today for biltong and sausage and dried sausage and cabanossi and all kinds of stuff. So I processed through all of it and got it ready. So probably tomorrow I will hit it and make hundreds and hundreds of pounds of biltong, and Sunday probably sausage. So yeah, we do those things here, and we actually do it ourselves. So you know what you buy is quality. So I have a picanha, and if people don't know what that is a top sirloin. This is a picanha cap on. I think it's called a culotte if the cap is off. It's called a picanha if the cap is on. I like it with a cap on. I used to buy the one with the cap off. Then I accidentally got supplied with one with a fat cap on it. And I made it, and I was like, yeah, I'm never changing that again, because the fat soaks into the meat, so it just becomes delicious. So I'm going to pop that on in a few minutes. Let me just see. Yeah, my mic is on, because I forget that sometimes. Then we'll do the secondary fire for the sausage and the lamb chops. So as soon as Nicole peeks her head back in, I will be doing that. And then we will, I can't read chat while I'm talking to you guys, because otherwise I can't focus on what I'm doing. I'm going to switch the range on. That is heating up. I'm going to make some what we call pop. So it'll be a cornmeal, a steamed cornmeal that I'm going to make in this pot. Can I go put this guy on the fire?
Go run away. I'll go entertain. Shall I do a song and dance?
Yes.
Tap. No, not today.
Tap a little.
No tapping. I don't think you guys want to see me dancing like that. So check our top left side of the stream. You're going to see Anton popping in outside on both of the grills. We call them braais. So I've got two different types. I've got the Weber on the right, and then I've got a larger grill on the left, which could be used for smoking if you are so inclined. But we've got a lot of different meat that's going out today. Ding Dong, yes, the Ding Dong is my shop. So for those who just came in, thank you very much, Viva, for the raid. Glad to have you all. We've got our old shop, or our shop on our right-hand side. You will hear ding dongs. You may hear chatting. I've got 4 children, and we are in our old kitchen that used to be used for our restaurant side. And this to us is our kitchen. So just as an FYI, yes, grill cam. We are fancy today. You'll get to see everything Anton does on the fire. That is not my forte. You don't want me by the grill. But hey, he has fun doing what he does best, which is fire. Men need fire and beef on the fire. That's some of our boerewors, our sausage. Farmer sausage is another way to say that. Boerewors is, of course, Afrikaans. But yes, eat red meat with a side of snowflakes. I absolutely love it. Yes, please. Not to mention, red meat raises testosterone level. Is that not a good thing for the gentlemen? And of course, for the ladies, red meat helps to balance out hormones. So it's a win-win for everybody.
My mic was on. Yes, my mic was on. Yours is on.
Yeah.
More ding-dongs, of course.
Are you being noisy?
I am.
Okay, well, you can chatter. We've got a raid from Viva.
Okay,
so
well, welcome
all
in.
kinds of chat. If you can keep track, I'll be back.
All right, so I will repeat my opening statement. Welcome in everybody that is new to the channel. We do some light banter while cooking. We are in our grocery market, which is to my right. So we actually sell lots of biltong, groceries. We do sell some of the meat products, although, you know, we got to talk about that if you phone, because we need special packing, etc. We are trying to figure that out on our website. But because we like fun like everybody else, especially on a Friday, you know, after work, we like to do a little bit of cooking while we do light banter. So you will hear ding-dongs. You will probably hear kids making a noise because our children are here with us. You might hear staff, customers, all kinds of things happening. We are totally live, so this is not a pre-recording. So all kinds of things happen. Last week I dropped some bread on the floor. I tried to balance it and it didn't work. So we do that and we do it live. I just placed the picanha on my Weber, so that's on an indirect fire. So what I do is I set the fire to the one side and I set the water bowl on the other side, and I place the meat over the water bowl. I got some black stuff on my hand from the grill. So I place the meat over the water tray, and then I will reverse sear it when I am done.
I've got a lady in, but I'll be back in a minute. I did start out our stream wearing red.
Yes. Remember, everybody deployed.
Yes.
I made a mess of my red shirt. So.
But the reason I want to point out the red shirt today, who knows what day it is? Do you know what day it is?
No.
It's D-Day.
Oh, it is D-Day.
It is D-Day.
Why
it is a very
on social media about that.
I put it out.
Oh, okay.
I shared it.
I haven't actually checked social media today, so.
Well, I'm on the social media. He doesn't do the social media stuff. That's me. But just it's D-Day, so I am definitely remembering everyone deployed, current and past. So thank you, anyone on the stream who is a veteran who has served us. You have helped us live the life we are currently. So thank you. I just want a moment to say thank you. Else talk meat. Talk.
Okay, one more thing just before you run.
What?
So this is not a kid-friendly show.
I've got triple meat, double sausage here. so no.
So we make inappropriate comments because we work with a lot of meat and a lot of food and stuff like that. So if you don't like adult humor.
A joke here and there between a married couple.
Yes.
Did you know he is actually my husband?
Yes, we are married. We've been married a while. We got a bunch of kids.
A few.
We really like each other.
And I like his sausage. What can I say? All right, I'm gonna go away now. I'll be back.
No problem. I got the meat on. I gotta set my timer so I don't forget about it. We're gonna do about 25. It's about 30 minutes. I'm gonna set it for 25 because it's been out a while. And then I'm going to make some pop. So I'm gonna have to get some water. I might actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Normally I take hot water for this because it's a lot faster. I'm sorry, I have to step past the camera. I got a faucet here. I'm just going to fill my jug and put some water in here so I can get it in the pot. So that should be enough. So I'm going to do about about a liter. I'm going to grab my phone here. My recipe is on. It's on my phone somewhere. Thank you. Wow, that is long overdue, man. Sorry, I just want to look up my recipe. I use the same recipes that's on our recipe blog at www.antonsusa.com. Is where our recipe blog is. I can't find, I had it open, but this Brave, just put your browsers away. So let me do this quickly. www.antonsusa.com. So on antonsusa.com, there is a recipe blog, and the recipes I use is on that recipes blog. This phone's battery is not going to last. I am surprised. I think it didn't charge last night. So let me go to recipe blog. There we go. And then I'm going to look for pop. I think it's called steamed cornmeal. I'll have a look now. So I'm going to make just pop, and I'm not going to put any sauce today. Normally I'll make a sauce for it, but there's no time for that today. So that's, read more. Yeah, there we go. All right, so 250 water. So let me do that and put the water. And all I'm going to do is I want to put some butter in this, and that'll be fine for the kids. They will enjoy that. Of course I'm short. I thought that was about a liter. I was right on how much I thought it was. I'm wrong on how much I need.
Are you in front of the camera again?
Yeah, I know. I wanted hot water, but you weren't here, so I'm like, you know what? It's got enough time. I'll just boil it.
Now the hot water's here. What?
Now that now the water's gonna boil real quick because you're back. Flattery will get me everywhere.
That is not pizza. What you are seeing right here is our sausage.
Yeah.
This is called boerewors or farmer sausage. It is a coarser mix, high coriander. What else in there?
So coriander, salt, pepper, my cheat spices, Italian seasoning, mixed herbs, cloves, nutmeg, paprika.
And we use U.S. Wagyu beef. That is absolutely phenomenal. If you have not had a Wagyu, U.S. Wagyu specifically, it's a crossbreed between Japanese Wagyu meets Black Angus. Phenomenal meat. Very, very good meat. So that is what we make here in the back. And then I've got another sausage over here. This is actually a game sausage.
Yeah, that's not something we sell. I did mention.
We had a private customer bring this. That was a different special situation. Really glad we made it. It's very nice. And then lamb chops. Lots and lots of lamb chops. We house these guys. They are not the biggest. Obviously, it's lamb. But they're really good for what they are. To me, that's a good sized chop. I only need one and maybe an egg on the side, but today I'll do that, and sausage, because I need more red meat. Yes, more protein. The more protein, the better, in my personal opinion. What can I say? There is a fly on the meat laying maggots. No, don't worry. I'm going to eat this, so I'm not concerned about that lovely little fly. It is spring. It's muggy. We've had a lot of rain lately, and would you believe it? Flies actually like to hang out in bushes outside. So what can I say? It is part of it. We take it for a roll. That's okay with me. I don't mind at all. What code would you like for me to use for the biltong? Please use S.T.F. 10, Neuro. Thank you for reminding me. We have an awesome sponsor, biltongusa.com. With code S.T.F. 10, you get 10% off on your biltong purchases. By the way, I've upped what's eligible for biltong. I've got our samplers now. I've got the biltong bouquet. Lots of different items online for biltong purchases if you would like some discounts on those. I know Father's Day is around the corner, so keep it in mind. Dad would probably love it, extra meat. That is probably the healthiest thing you could get any dad in the States right now. You know what? Good luck on the fly. They're frustrating. I try. I get them every once in a while, but they just do what they do. I'm not concerned. A little bit extra protein never hurt me. What can I say?
Okay, so I hope my fine takes off because wow, that is actually getting boiling very fast.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear it's angry.
Wow.
So there was a question, is the sausage spicy, Anton?
No, it's just flavorful. So no heat to it, yeah. Ah, man, that's been a day.
I know. So we've been running around like chickens with our heads cut off. That's kind of normal around here, I would say.
Yeah.
We have a huge stock of our Carmine teas. Just FYI, if you go on the website and use that S.T.F. 10 code I mentioned, check out our teas. They are herbal, functional teas, I think is the name.
Yes.
But it's rooibos based, which is, of course, an herbal tea. Absolutely phenomenal.
Right, I hope that second fire of mine lights up because I didn't pay attention. Now it looks like it's a little here. So I'll see.
I like Clausfix. Thank you for your comment. I shall take note of it. So they're talking nonsense is what you're telling me. Biltong flavored coffee. You know, I do drink my coffee and eat my biltong all at once. So yes, maybe. I
want to move this guy. You keep talking. Sorry.
Okay. Maybe that should be a thing. But I'm not gonna lie. I like my coffee to taste like coffee. I'm a coffee flavored coffee person. I really like a dark roast. We found some. Sarge is here. Hey, Sarge.
Hey, Sarge.
It is your friend, last I heard, whose coffee we like to enjoy, right?
Correct.
All right. So if you need good coffee, check out Sarge on Saturday?
Saturday, yes.
So you'll be on tomorrow evening. What time does it start? 4?
4 o'clock.
4 p.m. Central. What is that? 3 p.m. whatever time zone you are in, Sarge.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Oh, and I want to thank Viva for actually rating us. I didn't say that. Thank you very much. We very much appreciate that.
Definitely do. Glad to have you guys hanging out with us.
All right. Let me go. Double check my fire.
Sportfish, I like it. Pancake toner meets fly swatter. There you go. Thank you. Pre-59 Cuban, welcome in. Mrs. Sarge, welcome in. Glad to have you guys.
Welcome,
got
everybody.
Some regulars. Sensei, hey. And anyone new, feel free to pop in and say hello. We're so happy to have everybody. Switzerland, I see you. Glad to have you as well. I have missed your show. I have not seen or caught you in a while, so very happy to have you. Both like meat. No, I like meat. Anton eats it. Only the meat he makes. I eat all the meat. What can I say? Awesome. Meat fire and awesome people. Thank you, Sensei. That is very nice of you. So as far as grass-fed pasture-red meat, we do not necessarily have all grass-fed. It is all vegetable-fed. They're very particular. The Wagyu, specifically the one that was in the sausage that was sitting here a second ago, that is a local farmer. They are certified U.S. Wagyu, and they are very particular about what they put in their meat. If you are curious, look up Wagyu X Meats. I think it's .com is their website. I'm not 100% on that, but if you shoot us an email, I can give you their detail. We are info@biltongusa.com. I'd be happy to share with you what meat we use. They are high quality. We get it straight from the processors. We do not have a middleman because we process too much meat. What can I say?
Yeah, a few people have tried to come and like, hey man, you want to buy some meat? And I'm like, yeah, if you could supply me X. And he's like, yeah, we can do that for like the month or the year. So we process a little bit much for smaller guys.
I have an awesome question for Mrs. Sarge. Is there a message card that says Happy Father's Day on Biltong Father's Day orders? If you write it, I will copy it. So if you have a note to say Happy Father's Day, we can add it in that way. Or if you want me to write it, I would be more than happy to. Did you not email dear Sarge?
I did not.
I told him,
She did.
Sarge.
She did. She did. I'm guilty. Why have I got no pop?
He's very. Oh, it's on the other side in the back on my shelf where my bags are.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on.
He's looking at a calendar. He's going to answer Sarge's question. 14th, Sarge. Is that an option?
Week.
Is that an option? 14th. Drum roll, waiting for a response. That's okay. You just let me know. Hey, Rooster. Glad to have you in. Beware of the prawns. We don't eat the prawns. I will stick to red meat. Everybody else can have their bugs, whether they are water or land. It is up to you. You may eat them.
Yeah, the one thing you can be 100% sure of here is there's no bugs in our sausage.
I'm dribbling.
Oh, yeah.
I got all excited when he said no bugs in the sausage.
No bugs in the sausage. You mean you got excited when I said sausage?
Mouth hole. Dear Sarge says 14th is solid. Okay, we will follow up with you. I am sorry for my husband here. He's been a little busy.
So here's the rundown. We are selling our home, moving, setting up offices on our new land up in Sunset.
About an hour from here.
About an hour from here, whilst running this whole operation and homeschooling our kids.
Yes. And there's 4 of them.
4 kids.
1-year-old to 11 years old.
Yes, yes. So, you know, if I don't address something immediately, it just hoofs down the email list and I just forget about it. I've actually gone to making a list, and even my list is, I'm starting to make lists of lists because I don't even get to the lists. My table looks, I could probably grill on my table because I just have to set it on fire because it's papers like this.
And I can just, good fireplace.
Yes, it's crazy. So things right now are a little crazy, and you know, we've got some repairs we have to do at home. We have repairs here because we got a AC that was just repaired that's still not working. So I mean, that's fun, you know. So we're sweating a little because it's a little hot,
or it's because I'm standing next to him, you know, whatever. So Bright Gaming Bright Gaming is in, but so is Lemon. I love my new nickname, Hippie Long Sausage, but I don't have a sausage. I just eat them when Anton makes them. So sorry, no sausage attached. What can I say?
Yeah, so we've got, so just to give everybody a rundown that's coming in now. So we've got boerewors, our farmer sausage. We've got a game sausage, which I made for a customer of ours. And we split the meat up. He brought the game meat. I made the sausage. So I got game sausage. We've got lamb chops. And we got a picanha that's already on the fire. That has about 15 minutes before I'm going to go and inspect it and see what it looks like.
So if anyone's new to us, I do apologize.
That's what I forgot, man.
Naughty comments. They happen sometimes. Lemon, you're on a roll today. Cheers, madame.
I forgot. I also have steak.
I wondered.
I'm like, why am I'm short something. So I've had some...
more meat.
Yep.
We like meat.
I've had some... Teres Major. Where's my paper roll? Oh.
So for someone who may have complained about you not salting, did you salt these before they went?
These were salted before they went in. All right. So I got some Teres Major, little steaks that almost look like fillets, but just small.
And Sportfish, I need to correct you. Diddy uses baby oil. Anton uses Crisco. No, he uses tallow.
I use tallow, man. Baby oil's for amateurs. When you eat the tallow, it's all healthy. So yeah, so I had these in about 6 hours in the sous vide, 125.
Teres Major, is that correct?
Teres Major, yeah. Just check that recipe.
Where do you want it?
I got it. Oh, I got it.
Sorry, the screen keeps wanting to turn off.
No, that's fine. You can switch it off now because that thing's battery's gonna die. I don't know.
Oh, it is. I'll turn it off. That's okay. Yeah. If you're on YouTube, I do apologize. Come on over to Rumble.
Yeah, where the cool kids hang
where
out.
the cool kids hang out.
So this is 1.25 liters of water, which translated into non-commie is 2.5 pounds, I guess. What's that in? I don't know what your gallon stuff is. I can't work that out.
Don't ask me that kind of question.
Or
I use
pints, or
grams.
I guess it's a pint and a half, give or take. Not a pint and a half. No, a pint and a third. Sorry. And then I'm going to do about a pound of, this is called, we call it a maize meal. It's like a cornmeal, got a specific texture to it. I'm going to do about a pound of this. And I've got 4-5 teaspoons of salt in here.
I've got a couple comments to read for you. I have
Sure.
to read one from Sarge to start off. Thank you, Sarge. This is awesome. I've heard that South African sausage is even more renowned than Kruger Rams.
Yes, it is. Mixer.
Yes, very dainty mixer we have here. And 07JDog28, it's me from Memphis, Tennessee. Ray. First time watching the show, but I've always heard you are the man when it comes to meat. You got it. Glad to have you. Thank you for joining us today.
Sorry for the noise.
Yes, Neuro's been here, Bright Gaming. He said hello earlier. He asked which code to use. He is on it. I love being part of the rowdy kids on the back of the bus. Thank you guys for hanging out on Rumble. Once again, YouTubers, you cannot see my awesome comment from one of my Rumbleites. Yeah, Rumble rocks. YouTube is the short bus. So come on over. Come to the Rumble bus. Come join us. Would we not be considered the bad kids making a ruckus?
Yes.
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 Yes. Kind of like the Divergent ones.
Yes. So I'm going to just pepper this a little bit. And I'll put some pepper on the lamb chops as well. Sorry, I'm swapping.
I'm going to say hi to a couple newbies I have here. Tarred and Feathered. A gallon is 128 ounces. Whew. Thank you.
It's not a gallon, a pint.
Well,
I just mentioned the
gallon.
The gallon measurements that you guys use. You know, we can't. So where I'm from, 1 liter is 1 kilogram. 1 cubic liter or one cubic ton. 1,000 cubic liters is 1 ton.
Yes.
Water freezes at 0.
Yeah.
And it boils at 100. You see, it all kind of works. Not this 212 and 32.
Makes
because
no
it won't
sense.
freeze at 0. No, it'll freeze at 32, and it'll boil at 112. And scalding is 185, to 196. So I'm learning your language. Just taking me a minute, apparently freedom measurements.
I don't know. I come from medical. Everything's in the metric system for me. And anybody military background being D-Day, as it is, dear Sarge, come help me out here. You're also going to know metric system. So come on. It's not
also,
just...
if you tell someone we're going to start at 1600 Eastern, and they're like, what is the 1600 business? That was the hardest thing for me to get used to in the U.S. is not use military time.
Yes. I've got a shout out. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this. Mrs. Sarge, thank you for reminding everybody. Go to dearsarge.com to get my favorite coffee. So if you want a place to get it, if they would respond, I would happily house. Sarge, I'm sorry. I still haven't heard from
I'll be right back.
Okay. I would absolutely love to house my favorite coffee because I am a fan. It is angry. It's strong. It's stout. It's black. It's what coffee should be. What can I say? Are these the people who make the biltong? Salty Torelli. Yes, we are. We make a lot of biltong. So we are actually going to be in biltong production this weekend because why not? We are always working on meats, keeping it up for our customers. We do all kinds of biltong from Angus, Wagyu, peri-peris on both of those, which is a mild heat. It's about jalapeno level. Then I've got a ghost pepper. I've got sausages, sticks, which are harder to chew. But if you like jerky, it's closer to that jerky realm. So really good. We are the biltong people. We are the meat people. What can I say? Metric as in a metric shit ton. Yes. J Ham Stoneface. Yes, that is correct. A metric shit ton. Would you know we actually move about a metric ton of biltong a month? How about that? So there's the use of a metric shit ton. Thank you. Pounds, baby, pounds. We'll talk about that later, Sensei. Sorry, I could not help myself. Bright Gaming, Peri Peri Angus. Yes, please. Now, I wonder, Neuro, which one is it? Is it the Angus or the Wagyu? The Peri Peri? I don't have one of my favorite guys here. Our very own band. Sorry, it's not a guy. It's a band. But they also...
no copium.
No copium today.
Oh, what is up with that?
I know. But copium will always tell us how much he likes the Peri Peri as well. I think it's the Wagyu that he prefers.
Yes.
Oh, and Neuro does inform us that water does freeze at 0, just a bit quicker. Degrees Fahrenheit, that is.
All right, so just to give you a rundown, so what I've got is I put some lemon juice and I put salt on the lamb, and I put some mixed Italian herbs, and it's been salted the previous day, and I let it stand with the salt, lemon juice, and mixed herbs. I'm just putting some pepper on it now. Pepper is more just for a little bit of flavor. So this will all go on the grill. They are tiny. I'm not used to working with such small pieces of meat because, you know, as South Africans, we used to slightly larger lamb chops than this. And we like the fat on them. For some reason, everywhere else, the fat's literally trimmed off the meat. And I don't understand that. All the goodness is in the fat. So I'm just going to salt these lightly. Oh, sorry, pepper these lightly.
I've never eaten so much fat in my life since I've met Anton. It's really nice.
Yeah,
it's a good life.
Good. So I'm just peppering this, and then I'm going to take those little tres majors out of their bag.
These little guys.
Yeah, and I'm just going to pepper them because they've been salted and they've been
so soft.
Oh, these things are going to be magnificent. They've been cooked at 125 for 6 hours in the sous vide, so it's not really cooked. It's more like just kind of softened up. Yeah, they've had a nice little, you know, jacuzzi session.
There you go.
There by the sous vide. So these things are medium rare. So I'm just going to, and this one I know I folded over. Doesn't really matter.
If it will listen to you.
Yes, if it'll. Come on, man. All right, that's not going to listen. It can stay just like that. I will cook it as is.
We were asked if we use have a biltong code. I know it's been passed in chat. I'll go ahead and repeat it again. On biltongusa.com, please use code S.T.F. 10 for 10% off of your biltong purchases. There are other things on the website. The code, though, is for biltong only. But, hey, check it out. We added a connoisseur's candy. We've got spices. We've got spreads and sauces. And am I missing something? Teas. Don't forget our functional teas, the Carmine.
You know what? I wonder if this thing with the cooking didn't get adjoined. That's interesting. Never seen that.
Fascinating. So Lemon says, I made a butter pecan ice cream yesterday the easy way. Whipped cream, sweetened condensed milk, pecans toasted in butter, and brown sugar. So
that said, I saw a recipe yesterday and I saved it. And I might make it, but I don't know if I'll make it on stream because it's going to take too long. But basically the same thing, but what you do is you take raspberry or strawberry or whatever, I guess, jello of your choice, and then you do exactly the same. Whipped cream or cream, and so you use cream and you use condensed milk, and then you basically stick it in the fridge, and then once it cools enough, I'm not sure what temperatures, I'll see if I can work that out and I can give you guys a recipe, but then you whip it till it doubles, and then you put it back in the fridge, and then it becomes ice cream.
Yes, that looks really good. So no pecans, but hey, I like it. Same concept.
But the pecans are nice.
That sounds really nice, yeah. No, that sounds awesome, Lemon. I am a tad jealous, maybe salivating just a little bit. I miss some good pecan ice cream, toasted pecan. That sounds so nice.
I'm going to take a probe. And remember, if you use your probe at least once a day, you got to clean the tip.
Thank you, Sarge. Sarge reminds everybody, add ice to your biltong. It's summer. Yes, please. I've got a headliner and candies. If you buy candies, please add some ice. Else, they may be a tad soft when they get to you.
Soft or very good for, what do you call it? Like a sauce over ice cream.
Yes, you can blend them.
Yes. What's the other thing that you make with the chocolate and the cream?
Well, you could make cakes with it too.
Yes. But eating
ganache.
Yes, very good for ganache. They'll be ready to go into your pot because they already be melted.
Zebra is delicious but difficult to get. You know, we are a tad far from zebras, and there's something against going and poaching things in the zoos. I don't know why.
Yeah,
but they don't let you do that.
They frown upon you shooting zoo animals, you know, and trying to take them home. I know, I had a hell of a fight when I got her, you know.
You're nonsense, you know.
But yeah, no, zebra, I don't know. I haven't had zebra. I'll stand this side. So I want to do 10, 12 minutes when this is done. I haven't had zebra. I've had rooibok. I've had kudu. Of course, everybody's had kudu. I've had not blesbok. I've had blesbok as a like a dish. What's the other one? Is it rooibok, springbok, kudu? So they even make elephant, eland, yeah. But I mean, like someone asked me yesterday, they said elephant biltong, and I'm like, I don't really know if I want to eat the elephant.
And we had actual deer. So I know we used to have venison, but venison is a type of deer. We've had other deer from different customers too.
Yeah, and we've had elk and.
I liked the kangaroo, but I was alone in that, it seems.
Yeah, it's a little, I don't know.
So I've had a question to the lady.
Oh, an ostrich, of course. Yes.
Where in America did you grow up? I'm trying to place the accent. Guess what? Right here in DFW, Texas. Now, the thing I always tell people, Texas is not the South like the rest of the South. We are a little different and unique. We've, of course, had many flags wave over, and it is the best country in the world. I mean, state in the world. But here in DFW is such a complex area. We have so many different nationalities, accents, people from all over. I feel like I have no accent besides sounding like a Yankee, Anton would say.
All Americans are Yankees.
That's not a thing. I did correct him the first time I met him because I'm not a Yankee. I am from Texas, would be considered the South, or just, a country on its own. But no, I'm from here. Sorry, no fun accent, no Southern belle. You just got yourself a Yankee.
Yankee, yes, that's good enough. It's good enough. So yeah, I'm gonna hoof outside. I'm gonna go check that picanha. I'm actually quite curious to see what it looks like. I think the picanha will have to run another 30 minutes. I just want to check the internal temp, but I think another 30 minutes, and then we'll hit that fat cap on the fire.
Before you run away, say hi to Polish Dog. He's popped in to say hello.
Hey, Polish.
Yes, glad to have you.
Yeah.
So Sportfish says there are lots of exotic animal hunting ranches in Texas. That is correct.
Yeah, and you can even get kudu here. Kudu and something else.
$30,000.
Yeah, apparently. That's what we've heard. That's what we heard. So I cannot confirm that because I didn't get a price because I do not have $30,000. So I'm not even asking.
What is that? I've never seen that.
Hold on. I can leave that. Let me take the probe and just check what it looks like.
South Plains accent. Thanks, J-Ham. I appreciate that. I.e. no accent, I would say. You guys are making me chuckle today. So for anyone who isn't aware, I did mention today, of course, I'm wearing red for Remember Everyone Deployed on Fridays. That is always fun for me. And the fat cap, it should be up typically. And Anton, he can answer that and confirm that. Yes, Polish Dog does confirm it as well. Where is Jody? Jody is always helping us out with grilling meats. He is absolutely phenomenal with the meats. He's got his own barbecue company. But yes, everyone says up. So that is not the only thing up today. So hopefully you remember that. Now, fat cap on the picanha, one warning for you, they like to catch a light. So be prepared to watch your fire if you've got a picanha on. It's just one of those things that happens. So never know. Mimicking the sound of a shotgun shell being loaded. We don't have to. We just have shotguns. What does that mean? I'm not understanding, Lemon. You may have to elaborate on that question for me. I'm not quite sure. You know what? I think charring food does count as cooking. Yes, it does. There's nothing wrong with that. We like to make brybruki, which is like a grilled cheese pretty much on the fire. Every once in a while, if the meat drips and the flames go and the bread's on the fire, it gets a little toasted. There's nothing wrong with a little charred meat or bread. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. So please enjoy your meat, whether it's blackened or slightly toasted as you like it, however you like it.
All right, the fire is close to ready. The picanha is about a third done. Hey.
Lemon, that's awesome. So there was a question if the fat cap should be up.
Yes, I believe the fat cap should be up because when it melts into the meat. If you turn it around, it just drops into the fire. You waste all that juicy goodness. And that's a Wagyu. Right?
That's Wagyu, yeah.
Yeah, we're not messing with that. So.
Yes, we got the grill cam fired up, Polish Dog, just for you. Didn't you know?
Yeah.
That's why I see I don't have a few of my regulars, and they are missing out.
Yeah, they're missing out today, man. We're making a ton of meat today. Today is meat stream.
Yes.
So,
all the meats, all the time, and the pop.
yeah, we got pop. No sauce, though. That's like too much work.
That's okay. I mean, as much meat as you're making for everybody today. Yeah. Now, why did you make all this meat today? What was the point?
Yeah, well, good point. Good point. So, Father's Day is in a week's time.
What is it? 9 days, yes.
9 days. Okay, so I thought, why cook on Father's Day if we can cook before Father's Day and show everybody what to make, or at least give you some ideas.
You can make some food for Dad.
Yeah, instead of doing it on Father's Day, because then you can't really, take any of the ideas, or or maybe some of my ideas are bad, and you can tell me better ideas, so I can make something better on Father's Day.
That sounds good too.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
So yeah, and then I'm thinking maybe Sunday, I take a little pork shoulder, I stick it on that Weber, like I'm doing the picanha, but I'll run it in the sous vide first, so it's almost there. I wanted to put the picanha in it, but I thought, you know what, I'm already doing the steak, so let me not sous vide the picanha.
Yes.
Let me just run that normal, and I should have put it on a little earlier, but we'll see.
It's been an interesting day, as Anton mentioned.
Yeah, it's been.
We got some stock in today, 2 sets of stock.
Yeah, so first, I was here early this morning. I chopped through, I think, 1,300, give or take, pounds of meat that I processed, got it ready for sausage, for biltong, and all kinds of stuff. Then we got a stock delivery, not a big one, but still a pretty large pallet full of stock. I had my son with me, so I gave him some training on cutting bags open. He's 7. I explained to him that the knife moves away from your hand. Of course, because he's 7, he doesn't, believe anything Dad says. So he got a little nick on the pinky, which he lied to me about how he got, because he knew. So he told me, no, he washed his hands, and now his hand's bleeding. So I said, yeah, because the knife went to your hand and not from it, right? He's like, yes, Dad. So I'm like, yeah, sometimes it's okay not to have to learn by experience. You can actually listen to people who've done what you are doing and pick up some tips from them.
Would you believe it? A 7-year-old does not have that much life experience. There's
the pop's coming out. It's a boy.
It's bulging.
Yes. Woo. There we go.
Wow. That is a little intense.
Yes. There we go.
Pop is maize, i.e. corn. The one we use here is a non-GMO. It is an American version that we pack down. We found it at one of our suppliers and absolutely love it.
Woo. It's all starch, so it burns.
Yes.
Like a MFer.
We've got a gentleman in. You may know him, the real Encryptus.
Hey, Encryptus, welcome in. Welcome
Glad to
the
have
fun.
You. Yes.
Let me see if
on our meat party that we shall display.
Today is all the meat for Dad.
Yes, but there's no meat showing right now. I do apologize. Don't worry, meat is coming soon. You'll see our grill cam in the top left, and there's about to be more going on.
Yeah, this is going to go on now.
We've got 2 types of sausages, Tres Major steaks.
I'll take that off.
Lamb chops and picanha.
Tres Major, 2 types of sausage, and picanha is already on the Weber. I'm going to go throw this on the grill.
Wait, back up. Show everybody the meat so they can drool before you go and toss it on the fire.
I'll be back.
All right. The mob squad. I like it. Yes. These are all of my non-short bus rearing people, right? And the Rumble chat we have here. Send me meat for Father's Day. How does Sarge say it? This is the only meat that you can put in your mouth that is not gay, if I remember correctly. Is that right, Sarge? Am I getting that semi-correct? You'll have to let me know. I do chuckle. I know I don't get on your stream very much, but I always enjoy listening in from the side. Yes, June 15th is Father's Day, so don't forget to order ahead if you're looking for biltong to give to Dad. We've got code S.T.F. 10 for 10% off of your biltong purchases. Plenty of things on the website, including some candies if you wanted more. Yes, the lessons not learned in pain are forgotten. We are really big proponents of the kids learning true real life situations. You'll chuckle. They can run my terminal so quick. I laugh. We are not tablet people. We are not big TV people. We actually keep a lot of electronics away from the kids and do not allow free access on any internet devices. But yet they have figured out how to run the terminals. They like to ring out customers. They know all of our stock. They know everything. They can pull orders for me. I am duly impressed by these children. They're pretty cool. I will have to keep them around. Hey, Jody, welcome in. Thank you for reminding everybody to hit the plusy sign. If you guys haven't done it yet, please hit the like for us. Like, share, subscribe, all of those awesome things. I heard a rumor we're just over 500 people, so thank you everyone for joining us. We're trying to grow this stream. Biggest thing, we're offering an alternative to politics, or I know there's some philosophy as well, which can be tied into politics depending. We are different. We are giving food, how to make it, small, inappropriate jokes on occasion. It's a lot of meat. What can I say? But otherwise, we are just trying to give you something different. I don't want to hear any excuses that I had to go buy the trash food because I didn't know how to do this. You do know how to do this. We've got the spices. They're on our website. Somebody mentioned Celtic salt. I think it was lemon. Always Celtic salt, unless you are a fan of Redmond salt. I hear incredible things. I cannot wait to try it myself. So hopefully we can get a hold of that soon. Tuna tacos. Sportfish wouldn't be inappropriate, would he?
I thought that was Trump's nickname, taco.
Nonsense.
Shrimp taco.
Or prawns, as has been mentioned in the chat earlier today.
Ah.
Lord Deccan, I know that name. Yes, you're welcome. I don't want to play politics. There's so much going on, so much nonsense.
No, you know what, man? There's so many guys doing politics. Like, if you kick any bush, walking out my store, we got a whole bunch of, you kick a bush, a guy that does politics falls out of it. No, that's not. I'm not interested, man. I get it. I join so many podcasts every day.
Yes.
Okay, from 6:15 is the first one.
Yes.
For Ben.
Yes.
All right, and then there's normally Sticks. Now Sticks hasn't figured out where he's going to fit in, but he's normally around 10. I've got Viva in the afternoon, then I've got Robert Guevara.
Yeah, in the evening.
In the evening, I've got Jack at midday. He doesn't do politics much, but there is some politics in there, but a lot of survival.
Luke, or We Are
Luke,
Change on
dropping
Saturdays.
Videos. So Luke drops videos all the time.
I know.
You know, it's like overload, man. I just want to cook some meat and
Don't
cook some
forget
shit.
Disaffected. He's our.
Oh yeah, and Sundays Disaffected.
He's philosophy meets current, not politics, but just live events, current events things.
Yes.
He's rather fascinating.
He does a lot of cluster B analysis. You know, narcissists and.
So if you want to have a name for different people, go watch Disaffected.
On a Sunday. Josh is awesome, man.
He's phenomenal. He will give you some good breakdowns as to what is going on in society.
He's very politically incorrect.
Which is why I like him.
Yes. So he has a very hard time finding sponsors. Guess who sponsors him?
BuiltOnUSA.com.
Do that in Barnes' voice. BuiltOnUSA.com.
You know what? We feed Barnes Biltong. How about that?
Yes.
So don't forget Viva and Barnes if you also want a more in-depth
on
run
Sundays.
through on Sunday evenings.
So anyway, that's enough with the name dropping. Those guys are not paying me for ads. They're not paying me for ads. That's enough.
No. Okay.
Now if you want more green, gentlemen, I want to see the green. All right. I closed my grill, which I don't want to do.
Okay, go away now.
All right.
Go see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You know, we've seen Salty Cracker before. That's not one that we sponsor currently, but he's quick. He's interesting. So if you want someone who's a little different, there you go. Rubos on Guevara channel. There you go. No, I had someone mention the Redmond salt may have lead in it. I am not sure. I would have to look into that. Once again, I don't know much about it. It's not a salt I've ever had. Celtic salt is the one that we choose to use currently. It is the Brittany Gray sea salt is another name, or the original name for it, shall I say. It's the coastlines. Is it Italy? I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'm blanking, but I know it's high in magnesium. So if you are looking for something to help your body and kind of equalize everything, Celtic salt to me is absolutely incredible. I am that weird person that will take our very big jug, because, you know, we cannot have a small jug, have to have a big jug. And I like to take a teaspoon of it, and I'll literally just chew on it a little bit, swallow it down, chug a little bit of water. I'm not a salty water person, so I can't mix it in salt. That's not for me, but I can take a little bit at night, and that helps me sleep, I would say. I absolutely love that stuff. Whew. What is it? Durduris? I don't know how you say that name correctly. I see you are sharing things differently in the chat. Well, that is not something for me, but hey, if somebody likes it, what can I say? And Sensei, that is life. I eat meat, lift weights, play guitar, and talk shit. That's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that lifestyle. By the way, Sensei, can I brag on you for a second? This gentleman has done an absolutely phenomenal job going more carnivore lifestyle. He does include biltong in part of his diet, but correct me if I am wrong, very minimal insulin coverage for a diabetic, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. If anybody can better their diet for more life-sustaining, healthy lifeline, I think it's worth it. Eat more meat. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So if you can do that, I think it's awesome. Oh, rice has arsenic in it if it's grown in China. That's nice. That's very nice. Well, I am glad I do not eat rice then. I'll keep eating beef. I will eat the beef. I will eat the meat. That is how I get my vegetables. Did you know I'm a vegetarian? My meat eats the veg. I eat the meat. Therefore, I eat the veg, right? Same thing. That's the kind of meat I like. What can I say? And yes, Lemon must have asked... Yes, Salty Cracker. He is funny. He's funny. He's very active. He kind of reminds me, I guess, of that ADHD type memes that are always going around for that person who's bouncing. He bounces. He'll stay on subject, do his thing, but that he bounces from subject to subject. He's very, very active. Vegan once removed. Thank you, Lemon. I like it. I like it. You know what? I'm very similar to Sensei in the fact that your diet really can make a big difference in how you look at life or how your life is led. When I first met Anton, I was over 100 pounds heavier than I am today. So it really does make a big difference. Meats, clean foods, not eating any of the processed foods. We do not eat out. We do not eat at restaurants. We literally make all of our meals. We don't even buy in boxes to prep our meals. It's all raw ingredients. Predominantly meat, of course. What is it? So every once in a while, we'll make like a stir fry type thing for the kids. A little bit of veg, meat, and sauces. Never soy sauce, though. Although I hear soy sauce, there is a clean one. You guys will have to discuss in chat because I cannot remember exactly. But big proponent, don't eat soy, don't eat corn syrup, don't eat, limit starches if you can, anything that's been sprayed. So a lot of the veg, a lot of it's sprayed with different pesticides. Not a fan of any of that. But if you can eat more meat, I think it's always good for you. Yes. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm almost done outside. The picanha is going to take a minute.
Picanha can stay out there.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We'll sort that out.
I know somebody who can eat it later.
Oh, I am waiting for the picanha. The kids can have everything else except a lamb chop. I'll have one lamb chop. Lamb should be something Encryptus is familiar with, being in Greece.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a thing there. They like making the lamb kebabs and the lamb chops and all kinds of lamb dishes.
Very good meat. I like it. I've never had lamb before you made it for me.
Yeah, but you got to know what you're doing with lamb. If you don't add some lemon juice and salt and some herbs and stuff, it can be gamey, and if you don't cook it right, it can be tough. So I even think my fire might be a tad on the low side because I closed the lid, which I didn't want to do. But anyway, we will win. It's hard, doing the stream, trying to be in here, trying to be out there, and then sometimes you make small mistakes.
And you're all by yourself.
Sometimes you drop the bread like I did last week.
Man, you guys, that was funny. I noticed it was right out of stream. I kind of chuckled to myself. Of course it's out of stream. It was absolutely hilarious when the bread dropped.
Yeah, the cooling rack has got a bit of a bow. So the bread just gently slipped off the one side, and then, of course, the rack went unbalanced, and then the other one slipped off the other side.
He did a very good juggling act, keeping the rest on the tray.
Yes. It was interesting, but anyway. So, the meat's almost done, so I'll bring that in, and then we're just going to do the pop.
Can I give you something?
Sure.
Come. I know you're going to like this one. Sport fish, no offense. Watch out for gout. If that's all you eat, need some greens.
Really? Who's saying that?
The person I just mentioned.
Sport fish. Dude.
Don't
Bro.
Put it down.
Yes. No. I have been eating pretty much meat only. for 2.5 years.
Yes.
All my joint pains gone. All of it. I had plantar fasciitis. Okay, which is the heel pain.
Yeah.
Badly, man. I was on meds for 6 months. I couldn't get rid of this thing.
Yes,
straight.
Everything.
Like every time I get up, I'm limping like an old guy. It has to, like, the
He's got a young wife. He's got to pick up his game.
Foot has to warm up first. Within a month of being on meat only, well, I did have a little bit of vegetable, no starches. Like a month, no starches. 90% reduction in pain. All my joint pains. Remember, I lift 80 to 100 pound boxes of meat, move them all over, open them, move the meat, slice the meat, pack the meat, move the boxes full of meat. Lots of heavy lifting, lots of arm movements. All my joint pain, shoulders, elbows, knees, hips, gone. All right, so I'm not telling you this is going to do it for you. What I'm telling you is this is what I experienced. I had a sciatic that went away. I got sciatic afterwards. No meds, sciatic sorted itself out, and I think the sciatic was more stress induced.
It was stress. We've
had some.
We're a small business.
But no, sciatic gone. So, and of course with some stretching and that, the sciatic, all the rest just went away by itself. The sciatic, I had to do some stretching and some other stuff. But no, I promise you, I have zero pain in any joints after I took all the starches out, and now I don't even eat vegetables. So there's that.
Yeah, we're
gout, man.
We're firm believers that there are a lot of things you're not told. Now, I come from a healthcare background, and I'm not going to lie, as far as what nurses and physicians are readily taught in schools about diet, it's nothing. Even dietitians, everybody is sold what is the biggest payer to do the teaching. So you have to remember, if you go back in the history on the medical academies, just looking up in the early 1900s who started to run all of the med schools, there's a reason for that. There's a reason we're sold what we're sold. A lot of the herbalists and natural medicines are frowned upon, and your diet is the biggest natural medicine that you can control. So if you are eating meats and a high animal diet, it actually helps. That's how we're made to function. It helps you balance. Herbs are very good in assistance too. So there are a lot of different things that can help. Yes, Cubs Future, you know it. I don't want to say the name because I suppose that could be considered political. We're not going to go there, but the medical society's bought and paid for. So I left in 2019 with our third kid. After I gave birth, I decided to step away from my nurse management position. I had 2 units under me. I was the manager of the surgical step-down unit and oncology unit. Now, if I remember, COVID was a little weird, and those 2 units specifically were shut down in pretty much every single hospital nationwide. And I had a lot of friends who were still in the healthcare side, and what they kept telling me feedback-wise was the hospitals were getting paid faster, double, and everything was better for them as long as they claimed it was a quote-unquote COVID patient. So to me, everything from that minute changed. I realized that, okay, I've been lied to a lot when it came to medical information, what I was taught. And I chuckle because I was horrible at the lovely NCLEX. If anybody is a medical professional, you may know about the testing as far as what nurses do. We take the NCLEX test to get your nurse's license. And I thought I was going to fail it. I had the 250 questions, which is the absolute maximum amount of questions, which is normally not a good sign when you get to that many questions. But I had a very long test, and I wasn't sure if I passed. I did, thankfully, but no, the testing for me did not work because it's not real. None of it's real. I can take care of a person in a bed. I can do life-saving measures. I can help you with all kinds of different things. So our son gets a cut, I wrap it up. We are not ones to run to a physician for different things if I'm able to do it. I mean, first aid, there's a lot of first aid things that anybody can do. And bourbon, I see bourbon's mentioned. Alcohol can help clean things. Just going to throw it out there. Maybe not rubbing alcohol, maybe other things that are more natural. There's options. So don't think that just because somebody wears a white coat that they know what they're talking about. Same with gout in foods. It's actually, it's very frustrating to me that is always, yeah. Sportfish, I love that. My body is a temple of doom. Yes, it is. Lemon, this is like my one bad thing. You guys are gonna have to forgive me for the LaCroix. I know it's not good for you. At least I'm getting water of some kind, but it's actually not good to drink these types of water. I know that. I told Anton we are looking to potentially have a little bit different variety on what we have in store here over the next year. Most likely as we're moving, we'll look to do more imports and we'll have a little bit cleaner stuff. Not all of these things are good. Booze turns into sugars too. Polish dog, you were spot on. I think the last time Anton and I had anything was New Year's Eve. We've got a stream. It is on video. You can see it. We drank, but we're not tipsy. It was not enough. We tend not to drink either. Keeping clean is everything. For us, it's either coffee or water. Coffee, water, tea. I like my rooibos tea. I'm not going to lie. That's always a good thing. Yes, the scotch is always, it is low carb. There are other options. It doesn't have to be a bourbon. It doesn't have to be something too sugary. It doesn't have to be beer. Not going to lie, I do miss an ice cold beer on a hot, sunny day. That was a thing once upon a time. So I also think it's important to do what makes you happy. So if every once in a while you want a little bit of something, do it, have it, enjoy it. For me, sometimes I want 2 sausages like Anton's making today, and I'm going to have it today. Yum. Yes, Polish dog. I'm almost reversed from being diabetic. So diabetes, there's a lot with diabetes, and a lot of the carnivore doctors, they have been pushing this really hard, and I'm so proud of them for doing this. The American Diabetes Association, ADA, does not want to recognize that diabetes can literally be controlled by your diet. If you go look at their recommendations for food as to what you should eat every day, the very first thing that they mention is juice, oats. Last I checked, oats specifically, that is feed. That is not food. So feed is for animals who are in like a captivity versus people who are thriving. We are meant to eat the animals instead. So keep that in mind. Oats, no good, which I didn't realize that. I used to eat them actually, but now I have a better understanding of oats and do not partake, as a way to put it. But those 2 things specifically, that'll raise your blood sugar, which is going to make you crash. When you eat a carnivore diet and do not have sugars, different added things, there is nothing to raise your blood sugar because you do not take any starches in that turn into sugar. So your body literally runs off of the fats. And that's essentially ketosis. When you're in a ketosis level, your body's going to eat at its own fats or thrive on fats. That's why you have to have a high fat diet when you are carnivore so that you give your body something to eat. Now, there's a lot of studies that also give little feedback that your brain may need a little bit of sugar to help it thrive, especially at night, so that it can grow while you're resting. And that suggested is honey. Typically, honey is a natural sugar, which is going to be a little bit better for the body. And you do stay fuller longer. You are 100% correct. I will admit, when I eat, I like to eat biltong in the morning. So biltong and eggs, for me, that is the most sustaining meal that I could have. That tends to be my everyday. Anton, he's an awesome husband. He does make us food every day, every meal. But that's how I start my morning: biltong, eggs, and coffee. And I tend not to eat again until probably 3 in the afternoon. So I normally do a lot of packing, biltong work, different processing in the day, and there's no time to eat. So it's better for me to just be full and sustained until I'm able to take a break and do that. Hot sunny day, global warming. No, that's also not a thing. Come on now, stop it.
Global warming, talking about nonsense.
No. Just reiterating, not a thing. Cam, hello, glad to have you.
So I got to show you guys. Look at the little hole there in the sausage. Watch it hemorrhage juice. Sorry, am I over it? Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good.
Is it almost squeezing the juice?
Oh man, that is nice. So I'm gonna go check that picanha. It's so pretty. I don't want to take it off the Weber. I looked at it. I thought I'll throw it on the fire, and I'm like, oh, it looks so nice. I'm gonna leave it there for a minute.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is it hot outside?
Oh,
is it global warming?
It's like 85 or 90, but you know, it's in front of a fire. So I'm cooking while cooking. All right, there we go.
I chuckle. We had a customer in the other day, and we had fresh boars. Was it last Saturday?
Yes.
I think it was. And he said, I'm not going to cook right now. It's too hot outside. And I looked at Anton, and we were literally about to go walk outside and start a fire. What was it, 3 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Last Saturday?
Yeah, this is actually pretty mild weather for Texas, so I don't mind, man. It's just, it's warm because there's a lot going on. But, man, nothing better than summer.
Yes.
The snow-covered winters, you guys can keep them, man.
I am from the, wonderful country of Texas, so I like my summer too. And Cam, I will hold your comment until the man is back because he'll get a kick at that. So don't worry. But yeah, somebody asked if all of this was homemade. It is. So the sausages, I've got 2 different types here. I will fiddle the meat while he is gone. Don't say anything. So I've got our traditional boerewors, which is 100% U.S. Wagyu, ground with spices and I think it's a tomato base in it. And then I've got a game sausage. I would have to ask Anton what kind of game meat. It doesn't matter. It's all good. But it is a mixture we made here in-house. And then I've got the Tres Major. This guy's really nice. And these, I swear, my older son is addicted to that Tres Major. He finished them last time. I think it was a piece like this my 7-year-old ate by himself. I struggle. When I was a kid, that was not the thing. You didn't get nice meat like this, but I want my kids to be healthy, so I try not to argue them. Then I've got some lamb chops here as well. Lamb chops, salt and peppered, so nothing
with
too weird. Mixed herbs and lemon. Yes.
All right, so this is what we will call a staver pop. So it's like a. Is it on? Nope.
Because I gotta run. It sounds like I got some people visiting. Yes. I'll be back.
So this is what we call staver pop. So you got staver pop, krummel pop, and you got slop pop. So slop pop is like a runny, like a tasty wheat type version, which we normally have for breakfast. This is staver pop, which we normally have for like a braai. And then you can have krummel pop, which is a crumbly one. Krummel means crumb. Stijf means stiff. So I will do that. And I will actually, hold on 1 second, man. And I gotta watch that fire. Let me see if I can see that thing. All right, I don't see flames yet. Let me put some butter in here. A nice big blob of butter in there. Kids will like that. There we go. Yep, cholesterol, good for you. All right, let me mix this up quick. So this is like a finer version of grits, I guess. If you want to put like polenta grits, like that type of thing, but it's finer than grits. Whew, going everywhere, making a mess, and I don't eat this, so there we go. All right, kids will like that. Right. Let me get that. They're all going to love this. Of course, it's a little more runny now with the butter in it. I should have maybe cooked it just a tad longer without the lid, just to dry it out a little. But this will do. So it's almost like a mashed potato now, which is a little too runny, but it'll still do the trick. Very tasty. All right. Lamb chop. And then let me do a little bit of game wars. All right. So the game wars is of course not as fatty as the boerewors. There, I don't know if you can see that. So that's the game wars. The boerewors is awesome. Oh, this thing is juicy and just awesome goodness. All right. And let me see. I might have overcooked these a tad. Oh, they're not bad. I'll bring this over first. It's not bad. It's about a medium, I guess. Ooh, I'm dripping. So can you see that?
You can definitely see that.
All right.
And the dripping.
And the dripping. Yes,
Ooh.
I'm dripping. I've got to wipe up my floor. So there we go.
And thanks for the raid. I wanted to say that before I ran, but you were talking away.
So. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that picanha quick. I decided I'm putting it on the grill because I want to eat that thing.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will see you soon after you clean up your tripping. Streaming a trial all day. Good night. That can be a lot. So awesome. I hope you enjoyed it though. Running solo. That's awesome. I have to chuckle. Oh, you may need those.
Yes. Yes.
I was looking at some of our older streams. If you guys do go into any of our early streams, you'll only see Anton may or may not hear me. So I kind of chuckle that we did that streaming solo thing beforehand. What's a grit? I don't know. Yes, the lamb's really good. Now, I may need to... Becky's 2 Destroyer. That's awesome. You guys are terrible. Stop it. Stop it. I see nothing but nonsense, and I like it. What can I say? Lots of meat, lots of pop. So I hope Anton mentioned the Steva pop. It's a little, it's easy. It's more crumbly is maybe the way to put it. With the maize or pop, this guy right here, they like to do it sweet or, okay, grits. Yes, that's what I thought. It's pop is what we call it. So it's maize, yes, but finer and then to a lumpy point. So it gets a little lumpy. It's really nice. Think cream of wheat meets grits. Now I understand. Sorry. It's corn, not hominy, and it is a local brand. We do house it here. We call it Mealy Pop. I'll show you guys. This is not available on Biltong USA, although Biltong USA does make it. This is found on antonsusa.com. It's our own version of the pop, and it is non-GMO. So I chuckle. Here in America, we have a lot of corn, and we do like to use GMO stuff, but this guy is non-GMO. Believe it or not. We've even got some flour that is unbromated, unbleached as well, which is really nice. It's nice and clean. We've got some alternative options for you. Thank you for the definition, Lemon. I would not have known. You know, I chuckle. When I was growing up, my parents were from 2 totally different parts of the United States. So I grew up with grits, but with cheese. So it's or shrimp and grits, either way. But it's funny that now I married a South African and he makes pop, which is very similar to it. I don't eat it anymore, but at least our kids do get that introduction. If you are looking to gain weight, say have a child who's a little underweight, you yourself, whether it's due to any type of medical situation or just life in general, pop and meat will definitely gain weight on you. So the pop itself, it's a filler, but it tends to work really well. We like it for the younger kids. My youngest, though, he doesn't eat anything. He only likes meat. That is my carnivore, but it's my own fault. I was carnivore when I was pregnant with him, so all he eats is meat. So he would leave that and he'd eat the rest. This kid, he's a steak eater, just like our other boy. So I see all of the lovely meat here, and I'm not getting to eat any of this. I'm kind of sad at the moment. What can I say? Grits is rice for the southern poors. Is that right, Cam? I would not have known. I'm liking all these red rashes I'm seeing. Yes, we do have a regular streaming schedule. So we stream on Fridays and Sundays. Fridays, we tend to go after Viva Fry. So typically 4:15-ish Central Time, which is 5:15 Eastern Time. This week they were running early, so we decided to go early at 3.
Might have to go
and
grab
then
that
I
young
will
man.
help him in a second. Sundays we stream at 3 p.m.
Go past, thank you.
Okay, I'll help him in a second.
Go past, thank
Sundays
you.
we stream at 3 p.m. And we always like to leave the day with a raid.
Yes, we want to always raid someone. That picanha's almost done. It's like at 120. So.
I think I got to help a young man.
Yes,
so I know you guys probably heard the sounds of an upset man. I'll be back.
And bring us a water when you're done.
I can do that. You can drink that if you want.
Oh, can I? All right. I will drink this one. A little bit left. So that picanha is almost done. It was on the Weber for on an indirect fire for like an hour, and I'm just finishing it off on the fire. So I'm going to go pull it in a minute. This is what without the this is what it looks like without the, hold on, Trin. So this is what it looks like without the picanha, lamb, game sausage, beef boerewors. So this is just game boerewors, beef boerewors, and that is the tres major and pop. There we go. Get yourself a knife and fork, and we can get that whole party started, because Dad definitely gonna eat some of this. Let me see. Let me see. I've got to give my kids food, otherwise I'm going to have war, chaos, and mayhem. All right. I've got to get another tongs. Yeah, my mic is on. I sometimes forget. I'm sorry. Now I'm semi-paranoid in checking. Let me get another tongs. Okay. Apparently my kids are not coming yet, so I will choose for them. They will all have some steak and they will all have some lamb. Ooh, that's going to be nice. I also want some steak. Let me see. Yeah, man. So remember, I put these in the sous vide, so this ran to 125 before it even hit the fire. All right, let me see how that tastes like. Wow, that is tasty. That sat in the fridge overnight with the salt. Salting salt. Should have maybe done it a little less.
Can I bring the young man?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, hold on.
This is my very young 13-month-old.
Yes.
He's huge. He's very heavy.
Yes. Let me cut a little piece off for him. You check the chat. I will give him some steak. Little piece of steak there, boy. Good steak, man. Let me go check that picanha.
Sensei says that child smells the meat. Dad!
Yes.
100%. You got it. There's another one here for you. I think this is for you. When you are ready. These kids get prime food. What can I say? They're always eating well. Don't withhold the dinner. Children will rise up. They'll just yell loudly. You like it. You like it. I don't know if I can cut this. I can try. One-handed. We are really testing my mom's skills at the moment. Hey, look at there. I got a little piece. I can try again. He's going to make me feed him now. Anton ran away and did not feed enough. That's not going to work. See, it's not... I can't use the butt of the knife, which is what I would prefer. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Hey, Spaz. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Fresh cut on a fresh Friday. Well, I hope the hair looks nice. Okay. Okay, hang on. Sorry, this young man would like a drink. I asked help from our older child to rinse it out for me. Yes, we do still do the milk in the cups for the dude. What can I say?
So I can't. That guy still needs a few minutes, so we might as well go. Have they found someone they're going to raid? If they found someone they're going to raid.
Is it too early for Govera?
Is Govera up? If someone knows?
Neuro, are you able to check if Govera is on yet?
We can raid him.
Yeah.
But I think he starts at 7, 6.
Ooh, so
no, he should start.
It's 4.
Oh,
it's only
4:11.
No, yeah, it's too early.
Anybody else that's on?
Hey, does anyone know who we could raid? I can double check real quick. I know Tunes. Why am I blanking? Where's my Tunes guy? There he is. It says starting. When does it start? It doesn't say. Ice Cold Tunes is another channel if you guys are looking for something different. I'm a big fan. He does 80s music.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Kids might not see that piece.
All of this meat is looking phenomenal. Whose is this?
That can be for anybody.
I've got a kid who wants something.
Give him.
Okay,
Don't play,
Govera
Mom.
isn't until 6, but
Yes.
Cool Frog is live.
Okay, so hit him. Hit
Cool Frog it is. May we have a hand with Cool Frog now.
All right, hit Cool Frog, man.
You share with me?
Oh. I will go pull that picanha in a minute.
The chef gets all the prime cuts.
Oh, yeah.
You are spot on. He normally marks one and says, that's mine. We do the same with biltong. When I'm taking down the biltong, I cannot help myself. I'll tell Anton, or he'll do it for me as well. Just saying, we've got to get that. So we eat all the best meat. Okay, thank you. Sharing the new code a bit. I saw Neuro. That is awesome.
What's that?
Govera. He's been sharing your new code.
Yeah,
I did see that.
I think Rob should have my biltong today.
Yes, he was supposed to have gotten it this afternoon, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I think so.
I remember him stating the other day, he goes mornings and evenings. We catch him in the evening. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, morning I think is a members only show.
Oh, well, there you go. If you needed to be a member and something to do, go see Rob in the mornings. Do you want me to go ahead and end? Do you want to say goodbye? Do you want to remind people?
Is the raid done?
We've got a raid. Do you want to remind people to like, share, subscribe?
Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Biltong USA.
Your meat.
Yeah, biltongusa.com for good biltong and good healthy food.
Sorry, I misunderstood. Frog has been sharing the code lately.
Oh, Frog. Okay. Well, I think we got a code for him. We need to. I think
it's on. It's on.
Yes, but
it's Frog.
But I want to send him some biltong.
Okay. But you guys are going to use S.T.F 10 because you are on with us.
All right. There we go.
On shit talking food.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes. And then hold on. Yes. No. Talk. Talk, young man. Pop. Okay, I'll bring you some.
He wants
separate.
pop?
He wants pop. Yeah, that's a first.
What is wrong with him?
No, he's fallen on his head apparently.
Ooh.
Watched too much TV. Here we go.
All right.
Can first eat the meat.
If you want to say anything else.
If you want to eat some pudding, you got to first eat your meat, Mom. Just take this for Esme while you're walking with that heavy boy.
Oh, he's huge.
All right, that's you and me. And
put plenty for the boy. He's going to eat it.
Yeah, I will do that. Let me chop this.
All right, I'm going to turn off. Say your goodbyes.
All right. Well, cheers, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the picanha. I will surely enjoy it. I tell you what, I'll post a pic on X. Check my account out. I'm king_of_biltong. Nicole is queen_o_biltong because X doesn't have enough characters. And I'll post a pic of the picanha when it's done on there if you want to check it out. Thank you very much. Have a great Saturday and weekend.